What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We're going to be watching Dana White's Contender Series, Week 8. I had a little bit of technical difficulties off the jump. For some reason, my camera was not showing up in my OBS. I might eventually just buy a StreamYard or some other streaming software because it seems like I'm always having issues with OBS. So, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Do me a favor, make sure to like the stream. It helps grow the channel, push the stream out to other people. Hopefully we get some great fights tonight. That's what I'm looking forward to. I don't know a lot about these guys on Contender Series. I just don't have, there's not enough time in the day to research all these guys. But hopefully we get to see some exciting fights, some exciting prospects coming to the UFC. And hopefully I give you guys some good reactions live. Let me know if everything sounds good. If you can hear me all right, give me a thumbs up in the chat. I would greatly appreciate that. We're about to get to the first fight on the card. We'll see if Dana White's going to give out a bunch more contracts like he has been the last few weeks to guys who maybe don't necessarily deserve them. So I think the first fight is James Barnes versus Pedro Falcao. About to put on my headphones. This is the first time watching one of my streams. I do this stream every single Tuesday. I have been for Dana White Contender Series. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on notifications. If you're already subscribed, you don't have notifications on, make sure you go turn them on. I'm going to be pumping out a bunch of UFC 267 prediction videos very, very soon. Probably the end of this week, I'm going to start with some prediction videos. I'll let you guys know on the members only tab what I'm working on. So if you guys haven't become a member yet, become a member using the link in the description. But if you are, you'll know what I'm working on. And I'll be posting in there throughout the week, letting you know when videos are coming out, what specific video I am working on. So, French fries. Actually, let me open up the stream on this computer so I can see the chat too. I have two computers in front of me, one for the chat and one watch the fights. But I can have the chat up on both of them when there's not fights going on. I can read straight ahead rather than looking over here. I appreciate you guys joining me every week for these streams. And by the way, I'll be doing a live chat stream tomorrow. We can talk about all the latest news. There's so much going on in MMA right now. Just like so many big things on the horizon with big events and big fights. It's just blowing my mind. This Saturday, we got Acosta versus Marvin Vittori. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor. Check out that prediction video. Go like it. Enjoy the video. I work hard on those prediction videos. I try to give you something different that you won't just get from any MMA channel and give you my insight on what, multiple ways I can see the fight going down. But ideally giving the way that I think the fight will go down. Right now, my prediction record for the year is 25-9. That's pretty good. And there's a couple decisions that people thought were robberies. I could arguably be like 27-7 maybe. I don't remember the exact specifics of which fight this way or that way. But my main event pick record for this year has been unbelievable. You can know a bunch about MMA and you can have a terrible pick record. So I just... I like to keep track of it. I put it in at least I try to remember to put it in the description of every prediction video I do. So you guys can kind of see where I'm going. But check out those prediction videos. I love doing those videos. Those are my favorite videos to do, honestly. That and the live streams. I just love hearing everyone else's opinion. Who's gonna win this fight, that fight. It seems like a lot of people are split on this Acosta Vittori fight. So I'm excited to see that fight, and I love the stylistic matchup. I'm going to put my headphones on now. So, if you can do me one favor, always watch those prediction videos. I work hard on those. We're about to get the first fight here. If you search MMA, you're the third highest. Thank you for always letting me know, French fries. I appreciate that very much because, honestly, between trying to get everything running smoothly and whatnot, I don't have time to figure all that out. I barely can get the stream up half the time. I think it's the OBS software that's just screwing me over. It just seems like there's always issues. It costs like $20 a month, but I'm thinking about buying a StreamYard subscription. I've heard great things about that. James Lynch told me that that's what he uses and he likes, so maybe I'll just subscribe to it for a couple months and see if it treats me better than OBS seems to have been treating me. Can we discuss general topics in MMA while watching this fight? Yeah, sure. There's always plenty of times in between fights. I'm going to be kind of narrating it, and I'll kind of, depending on what's going on, maybe I'll be reading the chat. But if not, as soon as the fight ends, we can talk about whatever. So whatever you want to talk about, Yusuf, is no problem. We're getting the second walkout. I'm always having issues with OBS. Like, the reason I was here early, like a couple minutes early to start the stream, for some reason my camera was not showing up on OBS, and I still don't know why. I had to delete it and re-add it a couple times before it finally came back. I'm wondering how StreamYard is. I mean, they do charge for it, so I'm wondering if it can give me extra benefits, maybe some widgets in there. I know with StreamYard, you can feature comments from the chat. And I'm wondering if that's something you guys will like, because, you know, if there's a really good question, or even if I go through them and just put most of them up, something that you guys would enjoy having your question featured on the stream. I know people enjoy that. Let's see real quick. I usually like to mention it in the beginning of the stream. Right now we are at 1,389 subscribers, so we're one subscriber away from hitting that 1.39. You can do widgets on OBS. I didn't even know that. See, that's how far behind I have so much trouble constantly with OBS, and it drives me nuts. It drives me nuts, and I've watched a lot of videos on how to use it, and it just, you know, I'm decent with technology. I'm just always running into problems with these streams. Okay, we are getting the first fight of the evening here. Falcao versus, I forgot his name that quick. No touch of gloves. First round. Falcao versus Barnes. I am going to go with Falcao. I have no idea of either guy. I'm just giving you my pick for... You can get it where when someone donates, it pops up on stream with an alert. I didn't know that. Are you talking about OBS on that or StreamYard? I've heard great things about StreamYard, but it just sucks that it's $20 a month. Ooh, Falcao with a big left hand. Barnes initiates the clinch, pushes him against the fence. Hopefully, maybe we hit 1,400 subscribers tonight, French fries. That's what I'm hoping for. I want that 1.4 tonight. Yusuf, we'll talk about Yeager after this fight. Just remind me in case I forget. I can do a fight timer. I actually messed up. I meant to start it. I will start it next round. We're at 4 minutes and 8 seconds in the first round. As soon as the next round starts, I will do a fight timer for the second round. Barnes has Falcao pushed up against the fence right now. Not doing too much. Let me actually pull this up real quick. I'll pull up the live subscriber count so I can check it out. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah. Really, Barnes doing nothing. Barnes just holding on to him. 3 minutes and 38 seconds in the fight. Falcao reverses him, presses him against the cage, has double underhooks. Seems like Barnes is just trying to keep him on him, just trying to keep that clinch. Neither guy really trying to disengage. Nice knee to the body by Falcao. What's up, Sean Johnson? Thank you for joining me. We're at the first fight right here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds into the first round, or left in the first round. Really, nothing's going on right now. Just clinching against the cage right now. Okay, finally Falcao breaks out the clinch. Barnes is pressing. Nice jab by Barnes. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Nice leg kick by Falcao. Barnes really pressuring, throwing wild strikes. Oddly enough, Falcao almost seems a little bit tired, even though nothing's really gone on in this fight. Barnes is following him instead of cutting him off. Nice knee, step in knee to the body by Falcao. Falcao shoots it on a takedown. Barnes grabs the front headlock and is weighing down on him. Nice knee to the head from that position. He's still got control of his neck. He's in the front headlock position, and he's almost sprawling down, putting all his weight on his back. Another great knee to the head here. He's controlling him here. Finally, Falcao gets out of the position. Now Barnes is shooting in on a single leg here. It's a weird position, though. It looks like a terrible takedown attempt. You could also set up a donate goal for the mic so people know how close you are. I really need to figure all that stuff out, man. I thought it was going to be easier than it is, but it's been a lot to take in. They're just clinched up, pressed against the fence, doing absolutely nothing right now. Neither guy throwing any strikes, really. Really nothing going on here. Barnes just pressing against him, against the cage. Falcao not really doing much to get out of it. This is a terrible fight so far. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the first round. They finally disengage. Falcao gets jabbed in the face here. It looked like he was about to throw a couple big punches, but then he didn't. Neither guy seems like they want to be aggressive at all. Nice low kick by Falcao. This is a terrible first round, guys. This is one of the worst first rounds I've seen. Falcao. I don't even know who wins this first round because it's so bad. Barnes presses him, then clinches up with him again. And it just seems like neither guy can utilize the wrestling. Falcao breaks out and then doesn't strike at all. Finally, big right hand thrown by Falcao, but Barnes ducks out of it. Both guys fainting a little bit here, but really neither guy. Nice right hand by Falcao lands. Doesn't follow up at all. 10 seconds left in the first round, in an uneventful first round. I have no idea who won the first round. If I had to lean one way or another, probably Falcao. French fries. There's so many times I've just been this close to just buying that microphone. I want it bad. I'm getting it before the end of the year. I'll tell you that much. Regardless of anything else. Okay, I'm going to pull up OBS so I can make sure I turn on this timer. Make sure the timer works still. Okay, timer does work. As soon as the second round begins, I will start a timer. I swear, guys, talking so much on a stream, I never thought it would be anything. It gives you a dry mouth. Guys, UFC 267, a little over a week away. Ooh, I'm excited. I am so excited. Second round is about to begin. Second round has begun. There you go. There's a timer for you guys. Nice body kick by Barnes off the jump. Left hook to the body, then right hand by Falcao. Both guys getting a little more aggressive in this round. Falcao waves him on. No way, Yusuf. No way. I wouldn't do that for 1,000,000 subs. Both guys seem like they're going to get a little bit more aggressive and open up more in this round. Just from that initial exchange. Fingers. Falcao just sticking his fingers out like that. Barnes shoots in on a takedown. Falcao sprawls, but then in a scramble, ends up down on one knee. Now they're both back clinched up against the fence in a 50-50 position. Now Barnes knees him to the head here against the fence. Now they're back in the center of the cage striking. Ooh, Falcao shoots in on a takedown, but it looked like they clashed heads. Looked like they might have clashed heads on the takedown. Now Falcao's in full guard. Has Barnes pressed up against the fence here. Body shots, little baby body shots in the full guard here. Nothing much going on here. Falcao just kind of laying in that full guard. Doesn't really seem like he's trying to advance. Barnes doesn't seem like he's trying really hard to get up. Body shots by Falcao finally, and he moves over to half guard. Barnes is almost setting himself up for a Von Flue, but now he tries to roll. Now it looks like Falcao might have the Dagestani handcuff. I think he does. I think he has the wrist control behind Barnes' back. I'm curious if he can hold on to this. Oh, it looks like it. Oh, nope, he gets out of it. He fights out of it here. Now he's in side control on Barnes. Barnes looks like he has nothing off his back. I want to get a 100% prediction rate for a card that I'm not super familiar with a lot of guys. So it looks like my first pick's going to be pretty good. But who knows? Falcao is just controlling him on the ground here. Barnes is trying to use the fence to really get out of here, but it just doesn't seem like it's working. He flips over. Now Falcao gets the back. Now Barnes finds his way back to the feet. Now Falcao still has the body lock from the back. Now Barnes is trying to scrape him against the fence and turn into him. He has like one hook. Weird position. He still has that back body lock now. He's trying to turn into him some more. Ooh, Falcao slams him down. Oh, this betting guy. He's in side control here. He looks like he's getting ready to set up a Kimura of some sort. Falcao looking like he's getting ready to... He's in side control here. Looks like he's trying to full mount him here. Falcao's clearly the better guy on the ground here. Whew. This is not a super exciting fight by any means. Full mount by Falcao. Falcao, big ground and pound here. Looking to set up an arm triangle. He's got an arm triangle, but the fence is in the way. I think he's going to get this arm triangle, even though mounted arm triangle here. The fence is in his way. I think he's going to end up tapping here. Barnes really not trying to do much here. The cage is in the way of Falcao getting on the opposite side of the squeeze. He's still squeezing hard, but Barnes is not giving up. And Barnes also has his toes in the fence, but it's a tight squeeze, you can see. So it looks like there's only 20 seconds left. It looks like Barnes is going to survive here. Oh, he lets it go. Good, he lets it go. Now he's big ground and pound from full mount. Falcao now has the back, 2 hooks in. Big shots from the full mount. Let me turn off the timer here. Big shots. End of the round here in a second. End of the round. On how to set up your alerts, it's 10 minutes. Alerts on OBS, is that what you're saying? I think that's what it is. Sorry, man. If I'm seems like I'm asking dumb questions. There was a head clash, it looked like. It's a nice slam. So it looks like Falcao is going to win this fight, in my opinion, after that last round. All right, we're getting the third round. Oh, hold on. Never mind. They weren't starting. They were touching gloves in the middle. Now the third round's begun. They were coming out like touch gloves before the fight even started. Barnes looking for a takedown here. Falcao stuffs it. Falcao shoots in on a takedown. Doesn't get it. Hasn't pressed against the fence here. Nice takedown by Falcao. Easily inside control. My guess is he's probably going to finish him in this third round. Okay, I'm going to check it out. I'm also going to check out StreamYard as well because I heard it's like more simplistic. And I hope it has more features just because you got to pay $20 a month for it. Barnes reverses him. Now Barnes has him pressed against the cage looking for a double leg takedown. But Falcao has the double underhooks here. Looking for a takedown here by Barnes. He's going to get it. But it looks like Falcao's looking for a choke, guillotine of some sort. He's not going to get it. It's not even close. Just got announced. That's not a bad fight. I'm so tired of seeing that Buckley spinning back KO. If I have to see it one more time, I'm going to die. Falcao's trying to find his way back to his feet here. Referee yelling at him, make sure he doesn't grab the fence. Barnes has just done nothing this whole fight. Falcao finds his way back to his feet. This could be a close fight because if this round keeps going the way it is, the first round was like this, and either guy could have got the first round, in my opinion. So Barnes could get a massive upset. Either way, it's safe to say neither one of these guys is getting a contract. I'll tell you that much. Both guys look exhausted, too. Spamming takedowns by Barnes. Gets stuffed. What a terrible takedown attempt by Barnes. Falcao's in full guard here. Hasn't started doing anything yet. Neither one of these guys are getting a contract. I don't care if he even gets a stop at the end here. He looks terrible. Doesn't look like he belongs in the UFC, but I've been wrong before. Just a little bit of ground and pound. Just hasn't pressed against the cage. Moved to half guard here, lacing up the legs. Shove. Just little baby shots of ground and pound here. Ground and pound from half guard. Just little baby shots, ground and pound. Just soften him up type shots. Some of these guys just aren't. Full mount now. Now he should posture up here. Now he's postured up. He's holding on to the fence a little bit. He was leaning. Actually, he was leaning against it. Big elbows from the top. He's going to finish him here. He finished him. Finish him with big ground and pound. Knocks him out. I did not see that coming. Now Dana might give him a contract, ironically. Let's see. What's up, Joey? A little late. What's up, my friend? Okay. Okay, what's happening with Yeager? Yeager is a backup. Yeager is going to be a backup for Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira. And if one of those guys falls out, Yeager Prochazka is going to step in. If not, Yeager Prochazka is fighting the winner of Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira. Guaranteed. The UFC loves Yeager Prochazka. They love his fighting style. And as long as, everything falls in line, they are giving him the next title shot. So there's a good chance, we see Yeager Prochazka versus the winner of Glover versus Jan. So I'm super excited. I was actually thinking about Yeager Prochazka today, and I mentioned this in a video when we got Jan versus Sandhagen, Petrosyan versus Sandhagen. If Glover was to fall out, we'd end up with two better fights after the two pullouts. Because Jan Blachowicz versus Yeager Prochazka, to me, is better than Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira. And for me, Petrosyan versus Corey Sandhagen is better than Petrosyan versus Aljamain Sterling. So, what's going on, Ed? Thank you for stopping by the stream. What's up, Goat? The problem is Yeager won't fight till like March. Going to be out almost a year. That does suck very badly. Yeager Prohaska versus Dominic Reyes was one of the first streams I did on the channel, which is crazy. Guys, don't forget, if you're just joining us, don't forget to like the stream. That's how this gets pushed out to more people. So I would greatly appreciate it if you could run the likes up on the stream. I'd rather see Jan Sandhagen. Exactly, me too. And if you're watching this stream and you're not subscribed, I do these all the time, so make sure you subscribe. I love Jan versus Sandhagen, man. Yep. Also, if he knows it's a big fight, he knows Yeager Prohaska fighting for the title is a very promotable matchup. So he's okay with him sitting around. Does Rose versus Whaley 2 interest you as you haven't talked about it as much? I don't know. It's a weird fight, man. It's a very weird fight. Just the fact that she got KO'd brutally in the first. I feel a little bit weird about it because I really like Rose. I really like Whaley. And if Whaley loses, she's in a weird spot. But yes, I'm excited for it. But I don't know. I don't know, where she goes. And that's really crazy. But, as we get a little. And also, I think there's a lot going on. That's why we really haven't talked about it. But we will see it soon. Also, if you do sub alerts when the Bellator stream pop off, we will see how many you get. That would be awesome. I wonder. Hold on 1 second. Dual Tool. YouTube.com. YouTube Studio. Let's see if this works, actually. No, cancel. Don't need that. Delete. I'm going to try something right now. I can also do this. Let's see. I'm going to try to put something up. I'm trying to put something up for you guys. Not that it really matters all that much, but just to mess around a little bit. I don't know if I even want to put this up, honestly. There we go. What about that right there? Look at that. Help me get to 1,400 subscribers, guys. I think they're going to do Joanna Jędrzejczyk versus Marina Rodriguez. Oh, no, that thing's in the way. Let me move it to the other side. There we go. Look at that. There we go. There, now that sub thing is in the way. Help me get to 1,400 subscribers, my friends. Thank you for subbing, Ed. I appreciate you. I do these Contender Series streams every week. Also, if you do subs, okay, I read that. If Rose wins Zhang versus JJ, 2 should headline a free card. Yeah, I would love to see. I would have liked to see Weili fight Joanna again and just give someone else a title shot. I think they're going to do JJ versus Marina Rodriguez. I hope they do, but it seems like Joanna doesn't want to fight anyone. I remember when the Rose versus Weili 1 fight was made, and I seen people 90%, 10% in favor of Weili. People really overlook Rose's skills. Yes, she can get out dodged in the later rounds, but she's very tactical. I'm with you on that one, and I actually have a prediction video on the channel about that fight. I picked Weili, but I thought Rose would win the early rounds, and Weili would be able to survive, not get finished, and then would get finished in the later rounds because Rose starts to fade. So I was on that, bandwagon per se. I thought Weili was going to finish her in the later rounds. I don't even think anyone understands what this Greek guy is saying about betting. I wonder, so I'm doing a window capture of that sub thing. I'm wondering if it even, I'm curious, I'm going to check it in a minute. So we got Kolev versus Petrosyan, I guess. I do. But he is annoying. He is so annoying. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point. I can't stand his voice. I can unsub real quick if you want. I don't know if that makes me feel, that doesn't make me feel right. Right. That doesn't make me feel right. I just wonder because it's a window capture, but I'm not on that window, if it will update or not. Who is the second best bantamweight? Women's or women's or males? Petrosyan. But go ahead if you want to test it out, unsub and then resub real quick and see if it updates. Guys, do not forget to run up the likes on the stream. If you haven't liked it already, do me a favor and like it. Male, second best. So first is Petrosyan. Second, in my opinion, is Corey Sandhagen. So for me, it's the best possible fight. Yeah, I don't think it's going to update if you have done it. I don't know if you have or haven't. Joe, we have to watch Caitlin Chukagian versus Jennifer Maia for a second time. Horrible first fight. That is awful. That is awful. I can't even say anything about that fight. So, Corey number 2, TJ number 1. Yeah, but I thought Corey beat TJ, so in my mind it's Corey. But it's a close race for number 2. But I think Petrosyan beats TJ anyway. And I think he probably beats Corey as well. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm just going to turn this off anyway. Get off studio mode. There we go. I just got rid of that. I liked it at first, but then I was like, nah. I'm 29 years old, fighting for Warrior Fight Team. Font beats Yan. No way, shape, or form does Font beat Yan, in my opinion. Font has holes in his grappling defense, and Yan would ragdoll him to the ground. Calvillo will probably get a title shot. She beats Andrea Lee in a couple weeks. What a joke. What a joke. That's hilarious, French fries. I didn't even think of that. Imagine if you just unsubscribed and you just forgot about my channel and never came back again. Hopefully we get a decent fight. That first fight was terrible in my opinion. Even though we got a KO from full mount, the fight overall was just uneventful. Imagine had I changed it to 20. You had to wait 20 minutes to chat again. You wouldn't even been able to tell me. It is funny. That is funny how you can be a member and not be subbed. Well, what's funny is subscribers don't even mean a lot if you don't actually watch the videos, because if you don't watch the videos, you don't even get them recommended. I learned that recently. Like if you just don't watch any of my videos, YouTube will stop recommending them to you even if you are subscribed. And I realized that when I was looking into different stuff about YouTube and whatnot. And then also I realized I'm subscribed to so many channels that I haven't even seen their videos in years because I haven't watched them, so YouTube stopped recommending them to me. Best stylistic matchup for Yan at featherweight if you wanted to get double champ status. I don't think there's any good matchups, but that's a great question. Goat. So let me take a look. Yeager Rodriguez. I think if Yeager Rodriguez could become champion, I think that's the best stylistic matchup for Yan to beat. I think he'd probably beat Yeager Rodriguez. That's the only guy. He doesn't beat Max. I don't think he beats Volkanovski. I don't think he beats Giga Chikadze. I don't even think he beats Edson Barboza. Fights that would have been made for women 125. Fiera versus Chukagi, Santos versus Maya. Neal versus Murphy. O'Neal versus Murphy. Chukagian has a fight. I think she just got announced the fight. But fights that I would have made. I see what you're saying. There's just not a lot going on at 125. Sean. Sorry, I was reading the wrong name there. I was looking up at Yusuf's Cavillo name. Cavillo title shot comment. If she gets a title shot with a win after getting destroyed by Jessica Andrade, I'll be absolutely disgusted. But those all sound like great fights, though. O'Neal versus Murphy. You can add UFC gifts to your donation alerts, but it might get copyrighted. Look, do you know, is it a lot easier to do this type of stuff on StreamYard? Because StreamYard looks a lot more simplistic. If you have even, I know you don't have like a really in-depth answer, but I'm curious if you have anything. Second guy is walking to the cage right now. Guys, if you enjoy the channel and you want to looking for a way to support the channel, become a member of the channel. The link is in the description. I post a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. You get custom emojis to use in the chat and live streams, and you also get a badge next to your name. Also, I'll be adding more stuff. I'll be eventually doing members-only live streams and different stuff like that. So if you guys want to support the channel, it's $2.99, and you guys can become a member on the channel. It's a great way to support it. I've never used StreamYard, to be honest. I've done a lot through OBS, and it's pretty easy using videos. I wish it had been. Maybe I just really need to watch a lot of YouTube about OBS and get into it, because it just seems like it's been super complicated for me. Like, I have no problem getting everything up and getting once I'm streaming, but it just seems like there's always problems, like making sure everything's working. The other day, the font was super small. We're about to get Kolev versus Petrosyan at light heavyweight. We don't see very many light heavyweights on here. First fight, boom. First round, I mean. Kolev. Nice leg kick. Go, Pedro. Go. Try that one video I sent you. If it's too confusing, maybe StreamYard is worth it. Oh, takedown by Kolev. Easy double leg takedown. Got the body lock now. Petrosyan trying to find his way back to his feet. Kolev has the back body lock here. What do you think about Piera? I actually don't know too much about the Contender Series, guys. So I'm picking Kolev in this fight. But I am not super educated on any of these guys on the Contender Series. I'm not sitting here making stuff up. This video I sent you should be too bad to follow. But if you're a fan of him, if you have money on him, I hope he wins for you. That's the next fight. Kolev hasn't pressed against the cage here. Petrosyan. I got to pronounce his name right, not Parisian or something like that. Has him just pressed up against. Kolev is just pressing him against the cage. Dirty boxing, knees to the legs here. Head position, grinding his head right into his jaw. Big left hand in the clinch. Kolev's just controlling him against the fence. Petrosyan can't get out of there at all. Can't get out of there at all. Kolev looking for another takedown here. Just softening him up with knees to the legs here. Petrosyan. I'm going to have to look out to see if that comment gets like flagged, because I don't think they let you comment links. But it'll show up in like a flagged pile and I'll be able to click on it from there. I'll check after this fight. Nice knees from Petrosyan. Looking for a single leg. Drags him down with a single leg, but he finds his way. Probably pay someone on Fiverr to do it for you. Probably, but I try to do as much as possible by myself. I need to learn how to do it better. Knees to the body in the clinch. You can send links on videos, just not streams. Okay, I'll let you know after this fight. I'll see if I see it. Because sometimes they get flagged. And they won't even notify me. They'll just put it in like a flagged like folder. Finally, Petrosyan breaks out of the clinch. Nice kick to the body by Petrosyan. Big shots by Petrosyan. Head kick by Petrosyan lands. Kolev clinches up. If he can get out of the clinch, he was lighting Kolev up on the feet. Looking to drag him down again. Double underhooks here. Petrosyan lit him up on the feet. Kolev just hasn't pressed against the cage, just throwing some dirty boxing strikes to the head. Petrosyan trying to get out. Petrosyan gets out. Immediate head kick again. Big shots with the hands. Kolev striking is sloppy as hell. Petrosyan's going to knock him out. He's landing at will. Kolev shoots in on the takedown. Petrosyan stuffs it. Petrosyan's lighting him up on the feet again. Big hands. He's going to finish him, I bet. I just know it. I can just tell. Big right hand. Ooh, head kick with the knee lands. He's out cold. Get in there. Kolev out cold. I can tell. Guys, the striking differential was insane. Kolev had terrible striking. Sean Johnson, I have a terrible, terrible news to break to you. Really bad news, Sean Johnson. Just because of my setup, right now I don't have the ability to stream the big cards. I know that sounds crazy. I try to stream these other little cards. I can't watch UFC 267 in all its glory. I can't watch it on a little laptop screen. I have to watch it on my big screen down in my living room. So I'll probably do a live post-fight for it, but I probably won't live stream at all for UFC 267. One of these days, when I grow the channel enough, I'm going to rearrange my office or maybe even move this down to the basement and have a TV mounted on the wall where I can stream while watching the big fights and have my computer in front of me on a flat screen TV, because I can't watch I can watch these smaller cards, but a card as great as UFC 267, I can't watch it on a 16-inch screen. So it sucks, man, because I know it would grow the channel a lot, but for me as a hardcore MMA fan, I just can't watch it on such a small screen. As soon as I know I feel terrible. I'll probably do a live post-fight like I did for 266. I don't know if you joined us for that, but what I'll do is I go live. I'll discuss everything. I'll do like a post-fight as if I'm recording the video. Post-fight reaction to 267. Then at the end of the video, I'll go to the chat and read off every chat or most chats. And that way we can interact immediately following the fights rather than me just posting a video. I feel like for UFC 266, people enjoyed that more. All right, let me see if I got your comment, my friend. Ironically, I did not get your comment. I did not get your comment. What video is it on? Armen Petrosyan. That's apparently how you pronounce it. Exactly, man. It's hard. I'm looking. The Vittori one. Go check and see if they deleted it. Because sometimes YouTube will automatically delete it. It'll have nothing to do with me. Instead of just late at night. Or pretending like... Why are pretending? It's not on here, man. I'm looking at the comments right now. That's weird. Maybe if I click on held for review, it's not even showing in reviewed. Let me actually go to the video itself instead of my comments. Is it an individual comment by itself? Or is it on my comment? Let's see. Nah, it's not on here for me. It doesn't show it at all. Here, it's starting at 2 p.m. Eastern time, I believe. It's not here for me. Go on a different channel. I think the links only go away for the owner. Ooh. I'll have to check that out in a minute from my phone. Give me a second. Let me switch to my personal channel. On my... Okay. Nope, it doesn't show at all. Nothing here. I'm looking at it from my personal channel. Looking at it on my personal channel. It was not there. I just scrolled through all the comments. Which is very, very annoying. Big right hand. They're showing the replay. Kolev had terrible striking. I'm taking off this real quick. Yep. I checked from two different... So I checked from the MMA Joey channel, and then I had a personal channel signed in on my phone. I checked, and nothing. Nothing, my friend. Yeah, sometimes YouTube will get rid of them and maybe not even make them disappear for you. There's sometimes people have commented and it shows up in the flag comments, but I checked in the flag comments too. It doesn't show. Which is quite annoying. Let me see if I can allow links somehow. Nope, I don't know how to allow. Nope, I can't allow links because who knows what people would spam in here. Recording date? I have no idea what to do here. We're 9 subscribers away from 1,400, guys. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. Post a link in the comment section. Post a link in the comment section on a video. Let's see. Brand your broadcast much more stream directly. They're playing the thing for the next fight. Let me check that out. I was reading a little bit about. I'd like to get more graphics on here and stuff like that. Nothing crazy. I don't like too much. But all the hosts highlight comments from chat. All allows the host able to stream to 3 areas to use. Host control the stream. Easy to stream requires description. You have less control of your graphics packers. Unable to chroma key unless your system has a GPU. It may limit how much you can customize your stream aesthetic, but you find the trade-off worth it. You have to work. Apparently OBS is better for customization. I don't know how people do all these crazy streams and figure it all out. It took me like an hour to get this banner down the bottom. Hold on, so this is the guy I fought earlier this year. I remember this fight. I think this was week 1. Free Spirit. I think he was week 1 or week 2. So he's back. I didn't even realize. This is the first time I've seen someone back. Or at least someone I saw watch live. Do it right this time. I just wish OBS wasn't always causing me issues. me get rid of this. Jesse Murray is walking out, guys. Jesse Murray. Viewer activity. Stream is healthy. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream. Go check something out real quick. Caio Borralho. Jonny Parsons. What's going on, Big Rocker Johnson? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to the stream. We're getting ready to get Murray versus Jesse Murray versus Caio Borralho. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Apparently he was only here 3 weeks ago. $267. I cannot wait. I don't know. It depends on the timing, guys. But I'll probably be streaming Saturday for Bellator and for UFC. Yanni the Greek is about to talk, guys. All right, give me 1 second. Minus 1,000. He said he's sprinkling on Murray. It showed up, but it's in held for review. So I should be able to click on it. I'll let you know after this fight, but I found it in the held for review. And it says likely spam. It says potentially inappropriate. Actually, it doesn't say likely spam. Potentially inappropriate. All right. About to get the first round. There you go. Caio versus Murray. Caio has the center of the cage. Ooh. I don't even know what to call that. Hook kick. Caio has this weird stance. Murray apparently is a massive underdog. So I'm 1-1 so far on predictions for tonight. And I got to go with Caio if he's such a big, this guy must be short notice or whatever. I don't know what he is. But we'll see. And he looked pretty good in his last fight when we saw him on the Contender Series. So nice body shot by Murray. Deep kick to the body by Caio. Head kick. Yeah, it is weird that YouTube is very strange. I found normal comments. Somebody commented on my channel saying something about they subscribed and that was a great video. And it was in the spam folder. And it doesn't even notify me that. I have to go check that every once in a while. Ooh, Murray lands a nice right hand. Nice left hand. Straight left by Caio. Ooh, another good left by... Ooh, hits him with the right. He goes face down. He's done. Hammer fist. Stop the fight, my friend. They could have stopped it a million times over. They could have stopped it a million times over. Caio Bahaio's getting the contract this time. A little bit of a late finish there. Late stoppage. Let me go check out this comment. So you use Streamlabs. So you design it on Streamlabs, it looks like. I'm just skimming through right now. Hopefully it's easy. I'll try it. Did anybody else think that was a little bit of a late stoppage? I mean, he fell face down. Could have easily been stopped. I'll probably do Amanda Ribas versus Virgil Jandarobi. I'm probably going to do a Magomed Ankalaev versus Volkan Ozdemir prediction towards the end of this week. Maybe a Li Jingliang versus Hamzat Chimaev as well. It's wild. What if he doesn't get a contract again? That'd be hilarious. I'd feel terrible for him. This guy seems super annoying. I can't even listen to this anymore. He's just laughing into the camera. I think I might have already told you this, French fries, but the battery life on this 13 is absolutely insanity. Absolutely insanity. So, for example, let's see when I took this phone off the charge. I mean, he beat a 39-year-old who couldn't do anything well. Very true. I took this phone off charge at 3:20 a.m. Now, I probably didn't use it till about 7 a.m. I used a lot of YouTube, watched a lot of videos. At one point, I was sitting in my car for 2 hours watching YouTube videos because I was waiting on something. Phone calls, GPS, camera, videos, all different stuff. So I took it off charge at 3:20 a.m. this morning. Didn't use it till about 7. I did all that stuff, phone calls, GPS, hours of YouTube while I was waiting on something. Just sitting in the car using data, high resolution videos, had it on 1080p, all that stuff. Streaming music, stuff like that. I am currently on 36%. 36%, and it is 9:12 where I'm at. So that is absolutely insane to me. Absolutely insane. And I know I showed you before, but look at this sweet case too. You like that? Look at that case. That is a beautiful case, isn't it? That looks sweet. Now I gotta figure out to do it with my iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'll probably just put it in my graveyard of cell phones. I'm at 40% and didn't get on mine until almost 4 p.m. That's crazy. And it's only 8 here, not 9. That's insane. Dude, I'm telling you, This is the best battery life I've seen. Back in the day when smartphones first came out, I had the Droid Razor Max, which had one of the best batteries ever. And this is the first time I've seen it. I could use this phone for 2 days with heavy use. With heavy use. I I even checked. I have security cameras at my house. I streamed my security cameras, which seem to drain a lot of battery. Set my alarm remotely, all that stuff. Yeah, maybe you should try to factory reset it and just reback everything up. Do you guys ever wonder, does Dana White like give these guys like easy wins so they can look impressive so he can just sign them to the UFC? And people can say, oh, that was great. Also, check your battery health. Do you know how you can go to battery? You can go to battery health, and you can see how much the battery has deteriorated. See what you're at. My iPhone 11 was at 83% battery health. So even at 100%, you were getting 83% of the original battery capacity. I'm not even listening to this past post-fight interview. I don't care. He was super annoying and loud. Nobody didn't tell me I forgot to take off the timer. Come on now, guys. That hurts. I've been sitting there with that on the stream the whole time. French fries, where are you at, man? Where are you at for that one? You should have told me. Why am I even looking over here? I can pull this up and look at this. That's awesome. What's up, Keep Out? Happy you're still there? That's just some like stock timer I found in OBS. And what it'll do is at the end of the timer it'll say starting soon. It's for like setting up streams and stuff. I just use it for the fight timer. You convinced me to go from Samsung to iPhone. I was a big Samsung guy, and I would still go back. But I switched to iPhone 11, well, 11 Pro Max to be exact, because there's three things that I care about in a phone. That is battery life, that is screen, and that is camera. And the iPhone 11 Pro Max did all three of those amazing. And once I decided to switch to iPhone then, I wasn't too sure about it. But the iPhone 11 treated me very, very well. When the 12 came out, it wasn't very much of an upgrade. The battery life went down a little bit. Not much. It was about the same, but it went down a little bit. And so I didn't bother switching. When the iPhone 13 then was announced, they announced the 120 hertz refresh rate, the bigger battery, and the better camera. And again, that's the three things I care about, and especially the battery. The phone is useless if you don't have a good battery. I hate having to plug up my phone. It drives me nuts on my phone. I got to worry about, I got to plug it up, charge it here, charge it there. That drives me nuts. So I went with the 13. The 120 hertz refresh rate has changed my life. I thought my 11 Pro Max worked fine, and it did work fine. When I go back to use it now, it drives me nuts. It feels so slow because the 120 hertz refresh rate is just unbelievably smooth. Then on top of that, the battery has just been absolutely incredible. I mean, think about that. I took this off at 3 o'clock in the morning. I used it a little bit at 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up in the middle of the night. Then I was using it consistently since 7 a.m. At one point, waiting in a parking lot for almost 2 hours. Just watching. I just had it sitting on my steering wheel, watching YouTube videos. Made calls. I used GPS for probably maybe 30 minutes or so today. Talked on the phone for a good bit, texting, checking YouTube Studio occasionally when I released my video earlier this morning. And the fact that I am still, after all that, on 35%, I took videos, I took pictures, 35%. And it actually tells you the screen on time. Let me see the screen on time. So the screen on time, obviously, just in case you don't know what that means, obviously that means how much the screen is actually in use. I have 6 hours and 32 minutes of screen on time with 35% battery now left. So I will tell you this. Also, as a guy that came from Samsung, I love the simplicity of iOS. I love just how everything's just super easy, super simple, super streamlined, and everything's consistent on all the different devices. It's exactly the same as my iPhone 11, software wise. I love that, and the camera is just incredible on this phone as well. So, if you can, get the iPhone 13 Pro or Pro Max. That's what I would recommend. I actually convinced my grandmother to get the 13. She got the regular 13. That's insane. So we're almost the same amount of percentage left, and you have half my screen time. Did you check your battery health? What's your battery health? So I would I would recommend this phone to anyone. And the refresh rate is just unreal. It feels so good, so smooth. There you go. That's your reason right there. But also, even at 100% battery health, the 13 has an increased battery life over the 11. And if you remember, probably when you got your 11 at first, you had probably an amazing battery, and it's improved over the best your battery ever was. 3-0 so far. I am what, 2-1. I'm 2-1 right now. Sean Johnson, who are you picking in this women's matchup? Okay, we got somebody walking out. Might as well put this back on. For those of you who watched the Paulo Costa versus Marvin Vittori prediction video, did you enjoy it? I'm always trying to find ways to get better. Did you guys enjoy the prediction video? Do I lay out my argument good enough? Do you feel like I'm too short? I'm too long? Let me know. Give me any feedback. If it was just right, it was perfect, let me know. What is the weather up there? Coming up that way next month to visit my parents. It's been pretty great. 50 to 60 degrees. Getting a little bit chilly compared to what it was, but it's very nice weather. It's been very great temperature. Had my AC off, no heat, no AC, just perfect temperature in the house. Valesca Machado. Whew. I couldn't do that in my house. I get too hot, and my fiance would kill me. She likes it like 65 degrees in the house. So if it's like 70 degrees, she's like changing it because we have a Nest thermostat. So she's like going on her phone and changing it to like 66. So it's always freezing in my house. Rodriguez. I'm gonna let you know who I'm gonna go with in a second, but I think I'm with you just from the walkouts. Even with it being cool out now, I got two fans going on in my bedroom at all time. It's infuriating. It's cold. Got my ceiling fan, and then she has like a little fan aiming right at the bed. Dean Thomas is saying she has knockout power. I'm going to rock out with Rodriguez with you. I'm from Texas, but I live in Illinois now. It's cold as fuck here compared to Texas. That's crazy. What's weird is it shows me how many people click on the live stream, and it hasn't changed in a while. I wonder why no one's clicking on it. Let's see. Lauren Sanko just called her gangster. It shows up as number 1 on my list, but who knows? Guess that many people aren't interested in the Dana White Contender series tonight. We set it at like 74 downstairs, 72 upstairs, but we're used to being like 100 outside, can handle the cold. Fight is beginning. I'm going with Rodriguez. I forgot to start. I'll start the timer a little bit late. It's about 5 seconds off, but it is what it is. Machado fainting quite a bit. Nice leg kick. Machado with good movement. Yep. Doesn't seem like it. I just thought it was odd. I feel like there's a good, decent amount more people. Is it too late to change my pick to Machado? Rodriguez striking does not look good as they were hyping up. Machado looks like the better striker. Let me know. Can I officially change my prediction to Machado? Let me know, guys. Is it too late to change it? I just like Machado a lot better now. I think I don't know what the grappling difference is, and I know very little about either one of these girls. But just watching this first 30 seconds, Machado looks like she's going to end up winning this fight. Maybe by stoppage. Rodriguez Lauren Sanko was sucking her saying she's a gangster and this and that. Machado's faster. All right, I'm changing my pick to Machado, then I'm going with the underdog here. As I say that, Machado gets caught with a left hook. But I'm going with Machado. I think she looks better. I know. Just Machado looks faster and looks like she has better hands. And faster, too. Ooh, big right hand by Rodriguez. Ooh, it looks like she might be hurt a little bit. Rodriguez getting aggressive here. But I'll tell you one thing. Rodriguez's hands aren't as good as they were making them out to be. Ooh, nice teep kick by Rodriguez. Now Rodriguez is just pressing forward on Machado. Maybe I spoke too soon. But I'm still rocking out with the speed advantage. Ooh, this is what I wasn't sure about the grappling. Machado gets taken down. Machado looking to find her way back to her feet. She's up against the cage. Rodriguez still in on a takedown. She's back to her feet. They're clinched up. She's framing off. Machado looks like she's going to try to land an elbow here. They break. They're back to the center of the cage. Well, really it doesn't matter. Keep out. Machado catches the teep kick. Doesn't land. Big right hand by Rodriguez. Or no, Machado actually. Sorry. Ooh. And I go to rewind the fight to see the knockout. That's hilarious. Hey, Sean Johnson. I appreciate you coming in, man. I appreciate you guys who are always here, man. There's quite a few of you who are just always in every stream, and it means a lot to me. I'm growing this channel big, and I can't wait to say, I remember this guy. We're over 100,000 subs now, and I remember Sean Johnson in all the streams. I remember Keep Out in all the streams. I remember Nick Riggs in all the streams. French Fries has been one of the first members of the channel. I'm looking forward to that one day. I don't know how long it'll take. Might be a few years before I can say that, but I will say that one day. Rodriguez looking for the takedown. Can't get it. Upon the break, big strikes. Lands on Machado. Rodriguez is winning this round. If you guys want to see hilarious reaction, go to my... Ooh, Machado lands some decent strikes, but she's getting sloppy. Now they're in Now Machado has her in a clinch. Muay Thai clinch. Big elbow by Machado in the clinch. I think there's a couple of you French fries that signed up on the first day. But yeah, dude, it's cool. I enjoy seeing those loyalty badges. And that 6-month badge is going to be awesome. And then after 6, let's just call it a tier 6 badge, not a 6-month badge. But that tier 6 badge is amazing. And the 12, I love the 12. I paid somebody on Fiverr to make those. I think I already told you. Ooh. Rodriguez is bloodied up from those elbow in the clinch. Her body's bloodied up. Oh, Machado lands a left hand. Come on, make me right. Too many irrelevant chick fights, bro. A lot of Dana White Contender Series fights are irrelevant. I'm going to turn off the timer because I'm a little bit behind anyway. I don't know who won that round. Probably Rodriguez, but just barely. But I think those badges look sick. I mean, maybe I'm biased, obviously. But the badges look really sweet for the members. That's why I paid. Somebody makes, like, they can make them. You can kind of make them on a computer, but they kind of look shitty. I wanted something special for my loyalty badges. They told her she won that first round for sure. I wouldn't be so sure. I think she probably won the first round, but... Hey, don't disrespect them. I love chick fight. I'll just say irrelevant fights anyway. It doesn't matter. I like the chick fights too, but I don't really like too much irrelevant fights. But I like if you get alerts working, they can make own custom gifts or images. Second round has begun, of course. Forget the clock again, so I'm going to be a couple seconds behind on the clock. I'm going to check all that out after the stream ends today, French fries. See if I can get something. Big right hands by Machado. Machado's got a quick right hand. She keeps pumping that jab, stepping forward and throwing a big right straight. Both girls just kind of staring at each other right now. Ooh, big right hand, and then followed by a left hook by Rodriguez. Well, hopefully you'll have something to show for it. Maybe I'll work on subscriber notifications, or I'm going to work on one thing at a time because I'll get too confused. I just wish OBS wasn't constantly having issues, it seemed like. I might uninstall it and put a fresh install on the computer and set up all the scenes again. Nice body kick by Machado. Nice teep kick to the body by Rodriguez. Rodriguez is winning the second round as well. Ooh, big left hand by Machado. Nice uppercut by Rodriguez on the clinch break. Some of them are for Twitch only. We'll see. We'll see what I can figure out, man. Some of it seems easy and then it ends up being too complicated. Lays one. What's going on? Nice right hand by Machado. Looked like it might have stunned her a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it was just she was off balance. She almost sat down a little bit. Rodriguez keeps looking for those takedowns, and Machado's stuffing them. Now they're clinched up against the cage. Machado has the body lock. Double underhook, switches around. They're clinched up. They break out of the clinch now. Ooh, nice stiff jab by Machado. Ooh, Machado almost gets caught by a spinning back elbow. Just clinched up. Machado's pressing her against the cage here. Rodriguez now has her pressed up against the fence. Has double underhooks, it looks like. Rodriguez looking for a trip, but doesn't get it. Ref's yelling at him for something. This is not a very great fight. This is going to turn into a sleep stream. This fight, as boring as it is, it's better than Dumont versus Aspen Ladd. Aspen Ladd versus Norma Dumont is the one rare UFC main event where I can say my live stream is more entertaining. Rodriguez looking for the takedown, but she's just not getting it. End of the second round, guys. Also, I think what's annoying, French fries, is I would love like the donation notification, but I think you have to click out of YouTube and donate through there to get it to come up, which people don't want to do that ever. Super chats are so much easier to send. I think that's what people think. So rather than just click that money sign and just donate right there, you have to click on a link and then do this and do that, and it just makes it more complicated when they already have their card linked up to YouTube. So that's why I haven't done too much anyway. I wonder if this works. That's why I thought about StreamYard, is because you can easily feature the comments on screen. And I think that might help with engagement, and people might like that. No. Third round is about to begin. Terrible fight. I think Rodriguez probably gets the first 2 rounds, but neither one of them were particularly dominant or concrete. I just answered that, Sean Johnson. I seen your message pop up. Rodriguez probably has the first 2 rounds, but they weren't particularly concrete. I mean, I thought she pretty much clearly won the first round. Second round was a little bit more close. But let me put it this way. I don't trust the judges. I could see it going either of those rounds going either way. They were close enough where I didn't have doubt. Oh, big combination lands by Machado. A lot of grappling and clinching, just pressing up against the cage. See, I wouldn't be able to, if I was a UFC commentator, I wouldn't be able to commentate these type of fights. I'd be like, this is terrible. Rodriguez just keeps pressing her against the cage and just holding her there, not doing nothing with it. Big elbow from the clinch, Rodriguez, right as I speak too soon. Now Rodriguez is talking shit. You haven't even done much the whole fight. Honestly, I would just focus on setting up subscriptions popping up. Big right hand by Machado. And Rodriguez clinches up. Very true. Ooh, big combination lands by Machado. Rodriguez trying to get it back, throwing sloppy strikes. Big left hook lands for Rodriguez. I don't even know how subscribes work, though, because there again, Rodriguez looking for a takedown. Not everyone that subscribes publicly. Oh, takedown for Rodriguez. Double leg takedown. Machado already trying to fight to get up. Not let her cement the position. I mean, I'll say this right now. Both these girls have a lot of work to do. I wouldn't say so. I think so. I have almost 1,400 subscribers. I think I have like 200 public subscribers. I'll check it in a minute after this fight in case anything crazy happens in this last 2 minutes. Nice left hand by Machado. Rodriguez is terrible. Rodriguez is terrible. Nice right hand by Machado. Defends the takedown, lands a right hand. Neither one of these girls look particularly good. Nice teep kick by Rodriguez. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I'm always interested on the input, too. I'm telling you one thing I will never be, though. I hate those streams that just have graphics everywhere covering the stream. I can't stand the look of it. Even if it was successful, I couldn't do it. There's people that have graphics in every inch of the screen. It's annoying. Rodriguez gets Machado down. I wonder if there's a way to put the likes and dislikes on the screen. I think that'd be a cool ad. Rodriguez trying to hold on to her back as Machado finds her way back to the feet. Machado's going to win all 3 rounds. This was a terrible fight. She's in full mount already. 10 seconds to go. What a terrible fight. And the commentators are acting like... And the commentary was... I know that's their job. They were acting like it was something impressive. Dana said, what a fight. What is he watching? I honestly believe at this point they're just looking to sign fighters for low pay. Because if that was a good fight, maybe I'm biased. Beautiful performance. It was terrible. .38 subscribers. It should be 1.39. Why hasn't it changed yet? That fight was horrible. Keep up. Both of them look UFC. Both of them look UFC caliber. What? Guys, let me know if I'm tripping right now. Did both of them look UFC caliber to you? They're trying to polish a turd here, and it was not a very good turd. It was a terrible fight, and they're acting like it was an elite level display. It was terrible. There wasn't that much output. There was a lot of clinching against the fence and doing nothing. Stalling, borderline stalling. Sub alert is popping up top left-hand corner quite often. 115, I believe. All three, 29, 28. Piera Rodriguez. Am I tripping or was that a terrible fight, guys? What a terrible fight. And then they're acting like it was some amazing feat. By the way, French fries, that Sean O'Malley video is still getting a bunch of comments. It's almost on 3,000 views now. It has 140 dislikes. I have not checked it in a minute. It has 60 likes and 140 dislikes. I love it. That's crazy. The Sean O'Malley call is butthurt like crazy. I love it. %56% of my views come from non-subscribers. Those assholes. Dana White seemed very happy with your performance. Well, I wasn't. Can't wait till 269 to get him again. What did I say? To get him again. What are we talking about here? I forgot what I said that quick. Very true. It's still been a fun fight card to watch. I trust in my team. Oh, yeah. Dude, the prediction video is going to be hilarious. You know what they're doing, right, French fries? What they're doing is they're trying to hype up Kaloyan Paiva. Let me take this headphones off. I can't listen to this interview. They're trying to hype up Kaloyan Paiva. So when Sean O'Malley beats him, they can act like Paiva's is tough, durable. He's the number 15 ranked in the world in one of the best divisions. And Sean O'Malley absolutely destroyed him. And they can act like Sean O'Malley's the second coming of Conor McGregor or some shit. That's why they're hyped. That's why they're so offended that I said Paiva isn't that good. Is because then they can't say Sean... Because him beating Paiva means nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing to me. Sean O'Malley beating Kaloyan Paiva means jack shit to me. So. But I can't wait to put that picture of him being stretchered out. There would be nothing that I could enjoy more than if Paiva proves me wrong and finishes Sean O'Malley. And the narrative then for me will be, and this is the truth, even though I tempered my expectations on Sean O'Malley's talent, it was far lower than I suspected. Because I think Sean O'Malley's very talented. I want to see him test it. He's like 6, 7, 8 fights into the UFC now. Look at Cyril Gane. He's already the champion at that many fights in the UFC. Or probably less. Paiva's beat nobody. He got a win over Kyler Phillips he didn't even deserve just because he got 10-8 in the first round, which judges didn't even give him a 10-8, and he got demolished. Are you doing a prediction video for Cheetah versus Frankie? For sure. Definitely. I'm about to start pumping out prediction videos for 267. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday at the latest. I'm probably going to work on Magomed Ankalaev versus, now I forgot that quick, who's he fighting? Volkan Ozdemir. It's probably going to be my first predict, because UFC 267 is just, ooh, full of fights. So, I really want to start working on those prediction videos. I just hope nothing falls out. But if I wait till next week, there's so many fights. Exactly. And to be honest, Kyler Phillips hasn't beat anybody. I mean, he's looked impressive. He's looked good. He's shown decent skills. But who has he really beaten? I'm not looking at his resume off the top of my head. He might have some decent wins. But I'm still saying he gassed himself out, and that's the only reason. Who only has 3 fights in the UFC? Paiva? And Paiva's a flyweight, too. He was a flyweight. He's moving up. He just moved up to bantamweight. They're just hyping up Paiva so they can say Sean O'Malley, beat one of the best bantamweights in the world. What more do you want from him? I wish some news about Sean O'Malley would come out so I can make another video about him, just so I can shit on him some more. And the people who think I'm such a hater just don't understand. What I'm doing is I'm not underestimating Sean O'Malley's abilities. I think Sean O'Malley's a very talented fighter. He's been around for a bit. People are hyping him up. He talks a lot. I want to see him be tested. And Paiva is just not the guy to test him. And the fact that people act like, oh, he would have definitely beat Marlon Vera had the stoppage not happened. We don't know that at all. Sean O'Malley by no means was beating Chito Vera's ass. By no means. You could say maybe you could give the edge to him in the fight. But when about a minute of the fight is Sean O'Malley limping around and then getting flash KO'd, if the referee didn't stop it and it was the end of the round, who won that round? Marlon Vera. So stop making excuses. That's all I care about. He beat Zalmadov by decision and De La Rosa by second round TKO. Exactly. It's crap. I honestly believe Paiva somehow... I've said it before. We have no evidence, but honestly, hold on, let me see something. Are they talking about the next fight? Take a check. I have no evidence. I think the UFC manipulates the rankings. There's media members we've never heard of voting on it. Who knows what the UFC's asking them to do? They could have I doubt they went into this in depth, but they said, okay, Paiva's number 15. Let's give him to Sean O'Malley to build that hype train up a little bit more. I wanted to see Sean O'Malley versus Frank Yeager. Who you going? Renfro KO? Question mark. I don't know. Let me take a look. See. Let me watch the rest of this package and then I'll tell you. Exactly. Totally forget about the rankings. I do not need to see Sean O'Malley versus Raulian Paiva. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Renfro's from Buffalo. I don't know. Who am I going to pick? He wants revenge. I've seen that. He could have fought anyone else in the rankings. It would have been a fine. So stupid. The way I see it is what it is. I know eventually he'll have to fight someone, so that's all I can hope for. And the thing is, I'm not even necessarily rooting against him. I want to see the Sean O'Malley have a meltdown, but I don't. If Sean O'Malley wins and is impressive, that's awesome. I'll be the first one saying, just like Giga Chikadze, I wasn't on the hype train completely. I seen what he did to Edson Barboza, and I said, I am officially on the hype train. They're showing him hitting mitts with Shane Burgos. I think that's Shane Burgos. Mullet Man. Yeah, I'm going Renfro. This guy looks slow as hell hitting the pads. And he's saying cheesy shit, PhD and kicking ass. Come on now. But no, it's not enough. Not enough to get on the hype train at all. At all. O'Malley already said he doesn't want anyone in the rank unless it's a title fight. What a joke. What a joke. But also, I do agree with O'Malley that he is a big name and the UFC probably doesn't pay him enough. So I'm with O'Malley on that one. Because people care about him fighting. People do. So he should be paid respectively. He's drawing stuff on a card, honestly. I mean, he's not a pay-per-view star by any means yet. But he does add something to a pay-per-view. That's why the UFC ain't putting him on free cards. So he should be paid accordingly. Renfro is about to enter the cage. Guys, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. Why does my ear keep itching? But yeah, he takes the 15 rank just to get people off his back. Just sad. It's so annoying. I'm glad you're with me on it. I'm glad you're with me on it. There's a lot of cult following that doesn't like to hear the truth. I will never lie about my personal feelings on the channel to cater to no mullet. He showed a mullet in the preview, but no mullet as he's walking out. It's in a ponytail. Okay. I'm never going to lie about my personal feelings or opinion just because a fan base doesn't want to hear it and they might dislike my video or this or that. I was one of the only person that talked about Nick Diaz and what happened in that fight. It is what it is. I'm just not that type of person. I feel like there's too many fakes out there. I tell you guys exactly what I think, regardless if it's a popular opinion or not. And if you disagree with me, I love to hear the disagreement. If you agree with me, I love to hear it as well. So, and I'll be the first. If I believe Sean O'Malley proved something to me, on my opinion, on my channel, and what I've seen from him, if I believe he's championship caliber, I will be one of the first to say it. My opinion has changed. Sean O'Malley is championship caliber fighter. I'll be the first saying it. I like shitting on him just to piss off the cult, but the stuff I'm saying is still factually correct. His leg was brutally kicked by Chito Vera. I don't care if it was a fluke shot. It's a leg kick. And then he flash KO'd him with elbows. That happened. Then he was stretchered out with no injury. So, nothing I said was false. And then the rest of it's opinion. I'm going with Renfro here, guys. Yeah, I need a Greek. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Turn on notifications. If you're subscribed and haven't turned on notifications yet, do me a favor, turn on notifications. Jonny Parsons versus Solomon Renfro. I'm going Solomon Renfro. Order referee for the featured bout. There we go. First round starting. Tony Brown, what do you think about John Jones? I think he's annoying as hell and cannot stay out of trouble to save his life. And it just pisses me off badly. I wanted to make a video on it, but honestly, nice leg kick by Parsons. But like I like to stay more focused on fights rather than drama, but I really should have made a video on it. And I'm thinking about making a video about Ariel and Brendan. But there's only so much time. Big right hand lands for Renfro. Renfro with a nice right straight to the body of Parsons. But I don't trust Jon Jones ever to stay out of trouble, so. Please do. Which one's that one? What did I say? I don't even remember. The Jon Jones video or the Ariel Brendan video? Ooh, nice right hand. Ooh, big head kick by Parsons lands on Renfro's jaw. And the commentary team doesn't even mention it. Ooh, head clash, looked like. Ooh, Renfro landed some nice strikes. Now he's swarming him against the fence. Big knee. Looking for the finish here. Parsons trying to block, but Renfro is just cracking him. Chasing him down. Referee's taking a close look. Parsons slinging back. Just gets his head snapped back by a massive left. He's swarming him with combinations. If he doesn't finish him here, he's going to be gassed out. Parsons throwing back, lands left hooks. Nice stiff jab by Renfro. Renfro is going after him. Ooh, they're back to the center now. Renfro just used a lot of gas with that swarm there. Whoo. It was a crazy explosion by Renfro. That's not going to be good for him going into the rest of the fight. He wasn't crazy. He was a little bit measured, but that was a lot of strikes to throw in a 30-second burst. Lawrence Sanko just said the same thing. And Parsons lands a nice strike. I think it was a left hook. Renfro just throws heavy strikes in every punch. Heavy power in every strike is what I meant to say. Nice heavy leg kick by Parsons, by the way. Nice stiff jab by Renfro. Nice check left hook. It looked like drops Parsons. Renfro gets clinched. Parsons got the Muay Thai clinch here. Renfro throwing a lot of big punches, but a lot of them are hitting the arms of... Ooh, Parsons lands a big right hand, trips Renfro down. But Renfro ends up getting the better of the exchange and takes him down. Parsons trying to find his way back to his feet. Back to their feet. Both guys look like they're starting to get tired here. Renfro throws combination. He's throwing big combination, but a lot of them are hitting the arms of Parsons. Flying knee throw by Parsons. Parsons now swarming him a little bit. Turning off the timer. End of the round. I'll see if I can make you a Jon Jones video maybe tomorrow. People have asked me multiple times to make it. That body tick. Yeah, Jones was just arguing with a female reporter the other day. I don't get it. Jones just makes bad decision after bad decision. Because multiple people have asked me to make that video. It's just, I don't know. I know they get a lot of clicks. I'm not really into the drama aspect, but Jon Jones, one of the greatest fighters of all time. I guess it's worth saying something about it. I've talked about it on multiple live streams, but maybe I'll make a dedicated video. Just a quick, 5-10 minute reaction. Watch your heads. Watch your heads. That's what the ref's saying. Like the stream. Like the stream. Like the stream. Second round is about to begin. Go. Second round begins. Nice body shot by Parsons. Ooh, head kick by Parsons. Just barely misses. Also, guys, if you want to become a member of the channel, the link is in the description. You get a couple extra benefits. It's a great way to support the channel. I greatly appreciate anyone who becomes a member. The link is directly below if you want to become a member. Nice leg kick by Parsons. Nice, almost like it was like a left jab by Renfro. Both guys have slowed down noticeably. Ooh, big right hand by Parsons, but Renfro just eats it. Doesn't even seem hurt. Parsons gets clipped with a left hook. You're welcome, Tony. Ooh, Renfro just misses with some big strikes. Ooh, a lot of big punches missing by Renfro, honestly. Parsons landing some good shots, but he's not having a lot of output here. Ooh, Parsons just missed with a massive right hand. That would have slapped him for sure. Full body, huge right hand. Would have been insanity. Question mark kick misses for Parsons. Nice jab to the body by Renfro. By the way, Renfro definitely won round one. Heavy head kick blocked by Renfro. Stiff jab to the body by Renfro. Ooh, big right hand followed by left hand for Parsons. Ooh, right hand by Parsons. Nice right hands. Nice heavy leg kick by Parsons. Parsons starting to take his second round a little bit here. Ooh, ripping the body from Renfro. Costa Vittori this Saturday, guys. I'm going to be streaming it, so join me for that stream. I don't think either one of these guys should get a contract, but if they get a big finish, they will. I mean, are these really UFC caliber fighters? Renfro looking for a double leg, gets him down against the cage. He's already in half guard. Parsons just already holding on for dear life. About a minute left. I could seal him the round there. It was half and half, really. Either guy could have got that round. little bit of ground and pound here from Renfro. Nothing much going on here. Nothing much going on here. Just back and forth, a little, you know, baby punches. I was going to use a different word, but forgot to turn off the timer again. They told him he is down 2. So you need a finish. They told that to I forgot his name that quick. Now I gotta look up his name. Mullet Man Parsons. Double jab. Third round. They told him they want him going forward the entire round. Solomon, it's his fight to lose. All right, here we go. I'll start the timer for the third round, guys. There we go. Oh, flying knee right out the gate by Parsons. But he got clenched up. Oh, big elbow by Parsons. Parsons is going after this. Big right hand by Parsons, but Renfro just eats it. That thick neck and that big jaw just absorbing it. Renfro jabbing to the body. Shoots it on a double leg. Great underhook by Parsons. Fends it off easily. Renfro just wants to take him down, lay on him for the rest of the fight and coast to a victory. He ain't going to get it. How many contracts given away tonight? I don't know. Probably a lot, but I say only one. I only saw one UFC performance that I would give a contract to. But then again, the term UFC ready has really went down over the last few years. I think you probably at least get 3 so far. I think Dana gives out 3. Caio, the girl, and the guy that KO'd the... I forgot what his name was, but the guy that KO'd the guy in the first round. I don't think the guy that got the full mount and KO'd him in the third round should get it. Heavy head kick by Parsons. Block. Nice stiff jab by Parsons lands. Parsons with a big uppercut. I wouldn't even doubt if Renfro gets a contract if he wins this decision. Both guys just do not move their heads at all. Nice knee to the body by Parsons. Renfro diving in on takedowns. He's not getting the better of the striking at all. Nice jab to the body by Renfro. Nice combinations by Renfro, but they're all blocked pretty much. They're showing Parsons' coach. I would love for him to get KO'd while the coach is on the screen. I'd like to see the reaction. Hard pressure. Parsons stuffs the easy takedown. Parsons needs to look for a finisher. He's got a little over 2 minutes left, and he needs to finish. You got 2 minutes left. You better go for a finish, Parsons, if you want a contract. Or you want to win, even. Heavy body kick lands for Parsons. It hurts him, and he's not going after him. That hurt him. Look how low his arm is now. That body kick hurt Renfro for sure. Ooh, nice combinations by Renfro, but a lot of it blocked too. I'm hoping Parsons go after him in this last minute. Nice right hand by Parsons. Heavy head kick by Parsons, blocked by Renfro. Ooh, nice heavy body kick by Parsons, lands. Renfro catches it and tries to take him down. I wish Parsons would just have a little more urgency here. He's doing good with the hands. But he's just not being aggressive enough. Easier said than done, I guess, in the third round of a hard-fought fight where you were almost finished in the first round. We'll see. We'll see. I think Renfro won the second because of the takedown. But Parsons winning this third round for sure. Big flying knee from Parsons lands. Turn off the timer here. Trips Renfro. We'll see. Whoa. You guys see that muffin top in the crowd? Dana's. I honestly believe at this point Dana just wants to sign everyone. Split decision. Split decision 29-28 for both guys. Third judge. Parsons wins. Renfro's pissed. That's what you get for not going after it. Renfro can't believe it. Third round, you lost. Second round was close. Third round for sure goes to Parsons. First round went to Renfro. He almost got the finish. Second round was Parsons. French fries, you called that one a mile away. You called that one a while ago. Parsons was winning on the feet up until that takedown in the second round. I have no problem with the score. That's hilarious. Renfro's shocked, dude. You looked terrible in the third round, bro. Whoa. It seems like more often than not that's what happens. I doubt. Does Parsons get a contract though? Probably. They'll probably give Parsons a contract. I swear, Dana just signs guys at low pay just because he needs more fighters or whatever. I mean, these guys are not UFC ready, in my opinion. I don't think either one of these guys belong in the UFC. What was that, 170? Was that 170? I don't understand how some of these guys are considered UFC ready. The Lauren Sanko enthusiasm is unreal. He landed a lot of good right hands for sure. Yeah, it makes sense. It kind of starts to fall off a little bit. I really think it's the UFC trying to sign up talent that's going to be willing to take lower pay, and then they can kind of grow them within the organization. Very true. Very true. But it's fun to watch. Look how happy Lauren Sanko is right now. Those guys would get washed by everyone in the welterweight. Jonny Parsons. We're about to get to Dana White. Dana's getting ready to come up here in a minute. Very true. Very true. There's great arguments for everything. What's crazy is though, I think Francis Ngannou's underpaid for. I think he can be a massive superstar. Caio Borralho. They're going to give Rodriguez a contract, but she doesn't deserve one. She looked awful. Atrocious performance. The sure give guys are a little overrated. They only made it to the title shot so far, got starched. The only one that made it to the title shot so far got starched in 2 minutes. Who from the Contender Series made it to a title shot? I'm curious. Fill me in. Very true. Oh, I think Alex Perez is pretty good though. I think he's pretty good. I remember now. As soon as you said that, Petrosyan should definitely get it. All right, here's Dana White. Petrosyan should get it for sure. He's the only one I say for sure should get it. It was not an embarrassment of riches, Lawrence-Senko. Let's dive right in. Why are they so focused on odds on this show? He's not getting the first guy, Pedro. Don't even worry about the heirs. He said no. He's pissed. He left. Who was it the one that talked about your typing? I can't even remember what the name was. Pedro jumped out of there. He was upset. I remember it happening, but I don't remember who it was. They're going to give him. Caio's getting the contract. They gave him. Lawrence-Senko laughs at everything Dana says. She finds Dana White awfully funny. Oh my God. Dana is smoking crack. What an amazing high-level fight tonight. It was a decent fight. And I say decent very loosely. I think it was during the Marina Rodriguez right scream. I don't remember. She looked terrible. She clenched and just held her against the cage. He just wants more girls for the division. The chins! Get to the point, Dano. Some of us want to go to sleep here. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, she doesn't. She's going to be a great addition to the 115-pound division. She would get slept by most of these girls. The main event, Dana's not giving a contract for this. Why are they so focused on odds? I think they're going to give him a shot, maybe. Sounds like Dana is selling us. Yeah, I'm going to do live chat tomorrow. Dana's going to give him a contract. Jonny Parsons gets the contract after the split decision victory. He's barking now. I'll be streaming tomorrow, guys. A live chat, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll schedule it on the channel tomorrow at some point in time. Join me then. We had a decent night of fights. What are you talking about, Sean? Parsons got the contract. So, set for Ashley Yoder versus Vanessa DePop, set for January 15th fight night. Doesn't get me all that excited. So basically, everyone got a contract except the guy that got the full mount in the first. All right, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Make sure you subscribe. Join me tomorrow for the live chat at 6 p.m. were mid in the main. Those guys were mid in the main event. I'm still trying to understand what you're saying, Sean. I don't understand it. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I don't know what's going on. Send a message as soon. I'm about to end this stream, but at least I'll see the message. Hopefully, I can understand what you're saying. You got 2 wins and no contract. Oh, I see. All right, guys. Thank you for watching the streams. I'll be streaming next week for Dana White Contender Series as well. And I guess that's pretty much it. Have a good night.